Hey guys, Jared from the Vinyl Corner, and today we are going to be unboxing the Vinyl Me Please exclusive first pressing of Fiona Apple's When the Pawn Hits. So this video for me is extremely exciting, as When the Pawn is one of my favorite albums of all time. Fiona is just one of those artists for me that her entire catalog is essential listening, but When the Pawn is a record that since a pretty young age into my mid-teens really struck a chord with me and has always sat with me as one of my favorite records. It's just something that's so unique and just so wholly her vision, and yeah, so it's never been on vinyl until now thanks to Vinyl Me Please. They still pull out some cool things occasionally if I'm not a huge fan of the subscription service myself overall, but as soon as they announced that they were doing When the Pawn, I had to get my grubby little hands on it, and I think this came to me pretty early. I thought they said that this was supposed to ship out in September, but yeah, obviously it's the end of July as I'm recording this. I mean, I could have read the date wrong, but I'm extremely excited to get into this, so let's crack this thing open. Alright, so we obviously have the standard now Vinyl Me Please bubble mailer, but we are not here to look at a piece of cardboard, at least not this piece of cardboard. We're here to look at a different piece of cardboard, and I am so excited to see what this looks like, so let's just get this out and look at it. So obviously it does not have the original artwork on it. This is a new cover commissioned by Fiona herself. So it's obviously very plain, just says Fiona Apple, When the Pawn. Obviously, like I said, this is the Vinyl Me Please exclusive version over here. So it's the first official vinyl release, 180 gram black vinyl, so very excited to get into that. It looks like my corner got a little dinged over there, but that's no big deal. But yeah, very plain packaging on the outside. But I'm very excited to get into it to see what else they may have included in here. Also, I really love the finishing on this. I didn't even kind of notice before, but it's this very, very reflective finish on here, and yeah, I really like how it's presented, and I do like the Vinyl Me Please stamp right there and the hollow foil. I think it looks pretty nice, but obviously let's get into the inside of this here. I absolutely love this. I love this so much. All of these wonderful pictures and all of the lyrics printed on here. And there's the full album title with that wonderful photo over there. So this is really, really nice looking. Let's take a look at the labeling over here and see what's going on. Again, it seems to be pretty plain, but again, I like that for the aesthetic of the record. Again, it's just very simple. Here's the logos here, Fiona, When the Pawn, the track titles, and all of that good stuff. Same thing on the B over here. So yeah, it seems like a really heavyweight vinyl, so I'm really excited to crack into that. Just trying to make sure there's nothing else in here. Nope. Pretty basic package overall. But again, this is the first time it was on vinyl. It was like 40 bucks after shipping, so I'm really hoping that they did a good job on the audio side of this. So I'm going to flip the camera off, take a listen, and let you guys know what I think about the pressing overall. But again, I really do like the aesthetic of the packaging itself. It's very minimal, which I think is very true to the record in a lot of ways, and yeah, I just really love how simple everything is. So I'm gonna take a listen and let you guys know what I think. Alright, so I just got done with my first listen to the record, and I have to say, overall, I really couldn't have asked for more out of this package. Again, the price point at $40 might seem steep, but overall, I think this package is very much so worth that. First off, it being the first time on vinyl is a huge deal, especially for such a beloved record, especially for people like me who it's their favorite Fiona record, and she was just one of those artists that always came out on CD or cassette, and this is just a great first time on vinyl. Like I said about the packaging, it's very simplistic, but it really makes up for that in the quality of everything. The jacket is super heavyweight. The inner sleeve is super nice. Just the presentation overall is super beautiful. I really do like the redone cover, even if I do prefer the original still slightly. I really do like how they made it different, but in the future I would like if they would do a pressing with the original cover, but if this is the only pressing of this that comes out, I'm very, very happy with it. The bass is absolutely killer. The warmth really does bring out a lot in this record, especially with how simple a lot of it is and how just kind of upfront it is emotionally. It really resonates deeply for me in that regard, and the separation of the instruments is absolutely wonderful. Everything gets its time to shine. You can hear everything so nicely. It's like it's right in the room with you at points, but it all commingles into like just this great mix, and I really love the transfer that they did to vinyl. Like I said, this being the first time they had to do a completely new like mix and transfer over to the vinyl format, and it's an absolutely killer transfer. This sounds so nice, and I can't wait to give it more love in the future. And yeah, even though, like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of some of the titles that Vinyl Me Please picks for their pressings, when they have something I like, they always do a great job with the pressings, and I can never really knock them on that sense. This is just a really well done press, and for people that have been waiting for this album to come to vinyl, if you were able to get a copy, this is just beautiful overall. It really does the album justice, and it's almost like hearing it again for the first time in a new format. So yeah, overall, like I said, I'm really thrilled with this. I'm very much so pleased. Even at the price point, I think it's well worth the money that I paid. And yeah, overall, I just love this. And let me know, guys, what do you think of Fiona Apple and When the Pawn Hits specifically? Let me know also if you got one of these Vinyl Me Please pressings. I know that this was a really hard to get one for some people, so yeah, let me know down in the comments what you thought, and while you're in the comments, hit that description, check out all of those links, like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to check out a video at the end of this one. Until next time, guys, have a nice day.